Andrew?
Hey, how you doing? It's Keith, right?
Yes, Keith here. How are you?
Hey, good. Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you, Andrew. So, how's the day so far?
Oh, it's great. It's good.
Wonderful.
I live down in sunny Florida, so it's a nice day here today.
Amazing. Amazing.
How about you?
I'm all good, Andrew. Fantastic.
Great.
A pleasure to have you today, Andrew.
Oh, it's a pleasure to be here.
Fantastic.
Hey,
Hey,
Pete.
Pete, how are you?
What's up? Sorry, I was doing my hair, you know. It's just fucking- What's happening, dude? Thanks for having us on, man. Appreciate it.
Pleasure, Pete, my pleasure. So, how's the day so far, Pete?
Good, hectic, you know, just running around, you know, but all is well. How about you? Where are you from?
I'm from India.
Oh, cool. Is that where you are now?
Yes, I am. Yes.
Wow, what time is it there?
Oh, it's 10:30 in the night.
Man, wow, Couche, we don't stay up that late. Do we?
So,
I don't stay up that late. Yeah.
So, Peter and Andrew, Blame was out last October. So, would you like to tell me a bit about the songwriting and production behind this new album?
Sure. Yeah, this one, this whole project was a bit unique in that, you know, most bands, they get together, they play clubs, they write songs, they do an album, and blah. We did everything in reverse. Couche and I were in cover bands, and we were like, you know what, we were playing bars, and we said, you know, we're done. We're done with the covers. We felt that there wasn't a lot of good, new, fresh music coming out. And we said, we've got some songs, and let's do our own thing and give it a shot. And we really, obviously, we like what we came up with. And then we started building the band around that. And the songwriting was just some old ideas that I had from years and years ago, some stuff that we wrote together. And it was just this kind of like pot of old, new, borrowed blue. And we just cranked on the album during 2021 when everything was pretty much shut down. So we used that time, recorded it, and now we're like, okay, here we are, world. We're who on earth? We have an album. We don't have any social media or whatever, and we've just been building from scratch ever since then. And Couche, you want to talk about the writing a little bit? You're muted. Couche, you're muted.
Am I good now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah. So it's amazing the progression that we've had in our writing since we first started all this. Before it was we get the music and then we create melodies and then we write lyrics to them. And now we're all across the board. We're doing that same technique, but we're also writing without any music or any melodies. We're writing song lyrics and melodies. So we're trying all different avenues now, which is great.
Fantastic. Fantastic. And talking about the album, 10 amazing songs, beautifully written, great vocals, amazing musicianship. It has rock and roll, it's metal, got everything blended together. Perfect album and great outcome from you guys. And I totally enjoyed each and every song from this album. Thank you so much for putting up an amazing album. And as a band, how do you feel about the outcome?
Thank you for that.
Thank you enough.
Yeah, I mean, we're real proud of it, obviously. You know, we put everything we had into it. We don't feel there are any B-sides on this album. We only put out songs that we really liked. We wanted each of the songs to be different from each other. We feel like we accomplished that. And most importantly, you know, the way you described the music, which is exactly what we were going for. We wanted to basically bring back the 80s metal, the early 90s metal, where you had artwork, where you had, you know, bands put out an album every year where you had guitar solos, you know, where there was all the instruments were actually played. There is no fluff on this album. You know, Couche doubled a lot of vocals and we added some harmonies, but it's all live people playing and singing. And we missed that, you know, sing along chorus, that attitude. And we felt that had really been lost. You know, I grew up with Maiden and Priest and got to see all those great genres of music, grunge and hardcore and It all seems to have been lost, at least here in the States. And that was our mission, to try to bring that back. And I think we did that, and we want to continue doing that. So yeah, we're real proud of it. We just want to, you know, get as many people to hear it and you know, see what they think is possible. So yeah.
Yeah, and we wanted an album that wasn't overproduced, and it didn't, you know, it's something that we could go and play live and people would be like, damn, this sounds just like the CD. And that's the way we wanted it. We didn't want to, you know, make all these extra tracks and all this crazy stuff. Like, if it doesn't sound like the album when we perform live, then why would you record it that way? So
Yeah.
we're real happy with that.
Fantastic. And any big plans on the touring this year?
Right now, we're putting together a lot of shows. We're, you know, that phrase "grow where planted." You know, we're a New Jersey band, and we're booking basically all of the venues that are worth booking here in Jersey, and we're starting to branch out from here. So, no actual tour put together yet, but we're hopeful that by the end of the year we'll have something put together. But you know, you got to roll up your sleeves. It's very competitive out there. You know, there's a lot of music coming out on a daily basis, as I'm sure you know. And we just need to keep scratching and clawing and getting noticed. We're getting some good radio play here and there, and yeah, we're in the building block. So as many gigs as we can get in the area, hopefully hook up with something a little more national. But we're also focused on new music right away. We want to put out new music every year, and so it's gigging and writing. Is right where, you know, even though the album just came out in October, we've got a lot of ideas that are getting worked on. So
Amazing.
yeah.
Amazing. And do you have any plans to come up with a new single or probably a full-length album again by end of this year or early next year?
Yeah, well, we don't know if we're going to do probably maybe do an EP and then come out with a full album. But we got a lot of songs already in the chute. So now we just got to pull the best of the best out and go into the studio with them.
Yeah. We'll see. Right now we're in a place where the creativity's high and the songs are pouring out. So we just got to start going through them and yeah, like Couche said, refining them and getting into the studio. So that should be happening. That'll definitely be happening by the end of the year. It's just how many, you know. So yeah.
I know the band is fresh now, but do you guys have any special moments that you want to share with me today?
Well, for me, the biggest moment so far was getting to perform with Michael Lando on stage at the Starland. Just an incredible moment for us. You know, he just got up there and noodled and shredded out. He's an amazing guitarist. So felt like we had made it all the way to the top when we had that performance. What about you, Pete?
I mean, every time we get something like this, every time we get, you know, a comment on social media, which we've gotten quite a few really good positive feedback, man, that's all you know, that's all a big deal to me, right? You know, the gigs are great. You know, working with Michael Lando is awesome. We'll probably work with him again on the next album, but it's just, yeah, it's just kind of cool when, you know, we've been a fan of music our whole lives. Like, so to have somebody compliment us on our music, it's still a little bit like, you know, it's still new, but it's awesome. It's really gratifying, you know, especially when people are like, oh, this is what the music industry needs, man. We need more of this, you know. It's like cool, you know, that lights me up every time. You know?
Amazing. So, and any big dream for the band?
Big dreams?
Yeah.
What's our slogan, please?
World domination, baby.
Yeah.
All the way up.
Yeah. I mean, we just want to, we want to keep going. We want to keep putting out music, man. We want to put out as much music as we can and hope that it resonates and get it out there and get out there playing it live as much as we can. Yeah. So,
and talking about the music, so how's the future gonna be? Are you planning to make more changes in the music that you're creating, or is gonna be the same kind of genre that you're creating now?
It's developing. We're doing the same things, but we're also looking to broaden a little bit, you know. go in two different directions, but we like what we're doing. We don't like it. We love what we're playing right now, and but we're going to expand on it and try some different things, and see how people jump on it and like it.
Amazing.
Yeah, I mean, the stuff that we have written right now is different from the Blame album, but you can tell that it's still us. But it's all of the songs are different from the songs on Blame, and they too are different from one another. So it just yeah, it's we're excited about it.
Fantastic, fantastic. And how long do you think you can take Who on Earth to the other part of the world?
Say that again.
So how long do you think that you can take the band to the other side of the world?
Oh, we'll take it wherever they'll take us.
Yeah. I don't know. It's out of our hands. We make the music. We promote the band all day long, in any way we can. And then at some point, you just have to let go of the results, and there's always a little luck and chance, and we're open to that. But we work hard. We're a hardworking band. We roll up our sleeves. We really want this. We believe in it, and we're going to continue to do that. And maybe we'll get some breaks along the way. Who knows? That's up to the universe to decide.
And Blame is an amazing album. Like I said earlier, great work again from you guys. But do you think there'll be a lot of pressure put on you in the upcoming works?
Great question.
Definitely. I thought about that myself. The pressure that's involved when you're writing something and you're like, I got to make it the best of the best, and we've gotten such compliments on the first album that there's a lot of pressure coming out of the gate with the second album. We want it to be even better than the first album, which I believe it will be, but there is a lot of stress involved in that, a lot of your confidence in yourself. So that's why it's nice that we can bounce things off, Pete and I. He'll say this works and that doesn't work, and we take all criticism. We want criticism when we talk to each other, and to make it melt and become one. So that's what we did on the first one, and still doing it on the second one.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I personally, I don't know if it's pressure, but it's like, yeah, you feel a little bit like, wow, is this going to be as good? But I think it will be, and at some point too, you can't really get stuck in that. You got to just say, do we like it? Is it good? I keep saying, go back to the mindset of the first album when we didn't have anything out there. That's the place to be. Is this good? Do we like it? Is it cool? And it will be. It will be. I have confidence and faith that it will be, and we'll put it out there. So it's like, yeah, but you have to get in your head. You have to get it out of your head. Like, hey, forget the first album. Work on good songs, and people like it. They like it. If not, then not. You're doing your best. You're doing, with the abilities you've been given to make music, and the rest is out of your control. Easier said than done.
Awesome. And any message that you want to give to the fans and people who are new to Who on Earth?
Go ahead, Pete.
Sorry, what was that? Anything we want to say to the fans or people new to Who on Earth?
Yes.
Yeah, man. Listen, we are exactly you guys. That we've been fans of music. We've been the concert goers, and now we're on stage creating music. So we get it, and we hope that you love the music. We hope that you appreciate that. We're just trying to bring back old-fashioned rock and metal in a way that's got modern production, and just hope you like it. And if you do, please follow us. Please give us, we're in that day and age now where it's all about likes and follows and algorithms and whatever. So if you like it, let us know you like it. Let the world know you like it. We appreciate it.
All right. And what I say is that the songs that we have, they're written with all our own, lives, personal experiences, or what are everyday experiences for people, and just letting know people that they're not alone. And some of our songs, I feel, could be very healing to some people, when they realize, wow, this song's deep, and we're not just about making music. We want to make music with stories in them and passion in them too. So I want them to know that our songs are for them, not just to listen, but to, experience.
And Andrew and Pete, I want to thank you both for giving me today this wonderful opportunity to have you guys on this interview. A real pleasure to meet you. And thank you so much for putting up an amazing album, the new album, Blame, last year. Great album again. And thank you so much for this awesome music. And you have made my life happier with the new music. Thank you so much for that.
Oh,
And,
thank you.
and I want to see more great music from you guys, and looking forward to meet you on the road real soon.
Look forward to it. Thank you so much, Keith.
You just made our day a lot happier. So thank you.
Thank you.
All right, man.
Thank you.
We'll see you soon. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye.